Well, I'm here because I've gotten some requests to um, start playing some music live. So I'm gonna start doing that more. Um, so I'm just here. If anybody's here, stopping in. Hi, I see somebody's watching. I'm just gonna give it a shot and just go from there. Hopefully the sound sounds okay. I don't know, but this is one of the songs that'll be off the album that hopefully will be coming out soon. It's in the final mixing, which I'm waiting for. Hi, Fruit. Hey, you're here. Hi, thanks for stopping in. I haven't practiced in over a month, so this will be like, we'll see how this goes. So, as everybody knows, and if you don't know, it'll be an album that's coming out with special guests with Glenn and Sean Drover on it. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. Here we go. Where are you? Or is this a dream? Miles away, will I hurt everyone around me? Signs I see everywhere. It's been a while. Will I deceive everyone who did me? Hey, torn apart, alone I'll always was. Where were you when I needed you most? I tried to get through you. All I felt was emptiness. Yeah, see right through me. Try to make up what you missed. Or is it too late for me? Why was I deceived? okay. I kind of got through it. Yeah, I haven't like picked up this guitar in like forever. So, which I love. I should share, right? My prestige. It's got the chameleon on it. Thank you, Tony. Woo! You're my first fan. That's so cool. So, picks. I've got Glenn had sent me these picks. They're Glenn Drover picks, and they're by D'Addario. I'm not sure, they're really thick, but I like them. So I've been playing with these. Um, I don't know. I've got a lot of different picks around here, Tony. I should share them with you. I should share them with you. They're everywhere. I'm gonna have to dig them up, and then I should show you my pick collection that I have. I think there might be one in here I found. Sometimes I find them laying all over the place. Let's see. And I don't have my glasses on, so it's hard to say. Like here's one. It's Kurt Hammett. I got a Kurt Hammett pick. See? Kurt Hammett. And it's signed in the back. So pretty cool stuff. And then, oh yeah, I forgot I got this one. I got the Grim Reaper. Yep. It is Nick Bolcott, which I've actually met. You know, I've learned about Nick Bolcott. He works down at Sweetwaters in Indiana. And how I learned that was I went to, I've got my Theta. This is what I used to write the album with and sing with. And I was really interested. I seen Michael Sweet, and he was talking about Theta products, ISP products, and he came out with his own here. So I actually went down and he did a thing down at Sweetwaters. It was like the first time I've ever went and did anything like that. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go do this. And he was there and he sampled it, and he was cool. You know, you got to see him on stage. Michael Sweet was there, and Buck Waller was there, which he's the main guy, ISP. He's the one that designed these, I think. And so I really like this unit because it's easy, it sounds good. And when I get ready to play out for the album, yeah, isn't that cool? Look, I can hang it like this. No, I just put it on the ground. But I got it because it's light and it'll be easy for me to carry. You know, I had a back surgery many moons ago, so for me, it's really hard to carry. So I have to be careful what I carry. So, but I do like that. So, getting back um, to to Nick, when we were there, we had seen him there, and we had learned that he does play. He does work at Sweetwaters. He does a lot for Sweetwaters. I would like to get more involved with Sweetwater someday. You know, it would be so cool. How you doing, Fruitcake? Tommy, what's going on? Anybody that doesn't know Fruitcake, Tony has his own show here on YouTube, so make sure you check it out. It's a pretty cool place to hang. And when do you do your live feeds, Tony? Can you put that in the comments for everybody and maybe send a link to people so that way they can check out your page? If you could do that for me, please, that would be so cool because I would love to share that with everybody here. So trying to think what else to talk about. Oh, I go to album shows. So even though I'm a heavy metal fan, I still have a heart for everything. So I was looking for Toto stuff, and I came across some Toto stuff, and the guy was there, and it's like, he had a couple different albums, and I was like, what's the best album, you know? And he said, this one. So I don't know if anybody has this album. Tony, do you know anything about this album? So this has got Rosanna on it. It's got Africa on it. It's got another one on here too. Oh, it's hard to see. I should have brought my glasses down so I could read it. It's terrible when you get old. Let's see if I turn this light on if I could see it. Oh, geez. I don't know. I can't read it right now. I'll get back to it. But what I'm playing through is just this little line 6 right now. I should pull the Friedman over. I do have a big Friedman sitting over there. It's pretty cool. I would show it to you, but I'm on my big computer, so it's hard to turn everything around unless I wheel it over. But there's a bunch of stuff in the way right now. So yeah, Friedman is cool. There's a place up in Detroit called okay, that's good to know, Fruitcake. Hallenville Live, Wednesday at 9 p.m. So anybody that wants to check out Fruitcake Tony's show, that is the date. It's here in the comments. So please go over and meet my friend Tony and what he does on his show and support. That's what we do here. So I'm so excited. I am. I'm so excited. I'm so glad you're here. I wanted to show you something too while I'm here. Oh, here's my new pedal. This is my new toy I got. So I can't wait to use it. Mission. I got the Mission because I was reading on the ISP and it suggested the Mission because I think it has to do with like the ohms and stuff when you do it. You know, you have to be careful what you plug into these units, is what I'm gathering. But the one thing that it's cool about this unit that I have to okay, I will. Yes, if you are on Facebook too, please send me an invite so I remember. Tony, yes, I will do that. Friday, 9 p.m. Matter of fact, I'll write it down in my calendar. So I will go back and reference into this. I will definitely do that for you, Tony. I will try to pop in. There's so many of you that I try to support. And I believe tonight too, Johnny Bean is doing his show, isn't he? Johnny Bean is doing his show with Mancuda. Hey, Steve. Oh my gosh. Hi. This is so cool. But I wanted to show you this too that I thought was really cool that sold me. It might be outdated now, but I figure like when I get out and start playing live, this is like this amp thing. I don't know if you guys got one of these or if you know what these are, but you just plug it into like a 412 and you hook it into your ISP. And then, or you can take this and then if you play at a place that has a house, you know, the house stuff, you can plug into their stuff there. So this is probably one of the coolest little things that I bought. And it's called a Stealth Ultra Light Power Amp. And it's by ISP. Check them out. Michael Sweet was talking about this. And so I decided to get one of these because I figure it would be easy for me to carry, especially if I do like an open mic night, you know, where there's a place that has where I can get up on stage and stuff. So I'm going to start doing that after this album comes out. So Steve, yoo-hoo! You know, just to let everybody know too, Steve has he has an album out now called Mood Swings. So make sure you check out Steve's page. And I got dog hair all over me. But I try ISP Multi Effects and a unit while recording my Layers of Time CD was cool. Cool. So you're pretty known. You know, when I met Buck Waller, I got talking with him. Yes, anytime, Steve. You know, you always support me. You're always there in my private group, and you've always been there, and you've always encouraged me. So yes, I'm going to, you know, talk about your album too. You know, that's what it's about. You know, it's supporting everybody and just being there. You know, and building a community that people are, you know, interested in me and so I like to give back that way because it's important too, you know, and it means a lot to me. You do your best. So yeah, I hear you. So yeah, so I got Africa, and then here's another one I got. And I've heard of Saga, but come on, Steve. So Saga is another one I picked up, which I kind of know them, but I don't. Because, this stuff, I was young, so I know when I put this on, I'll be like, okay, yeah. So I don't even know if this is a good album or not. I just picked it up. I thought I'm buying Saga because I hear about Saga all the time. And then, of course, I do have the new KK. So I haven't even listened to it yet. I do have it on my Prime. I love this album. It's great. I can't wait to see it. Silent Night. So you had this album right here, you were saying? This is Worlds Apart. So is Silent Night so school me. So is Silent Night one of their better ones? Because if so, when I go back to the album shows that they have in Kalamazoo, and they do have them in Lansing, um, here in Michigan. So I'm wondering what's a good album to get from Saga because um, sometimes I see their stuff and sometimes I don't. So sometimes I just pick up random albums and I haven't had a chance to listen to it. And I've been to the album show. It was like 3 weeks ago. So, oh, here's a good one for you. You can't forget about Elvis, man. You gotta have some Elvis in there. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. His suit looks like it's flashing. Does it look like it's flashing to you? Look at that. It's a white suit. Maybe if I get it just right. There we go. Then flash. Look at that. He's still energy. So I know the world's apart on vinyl, but Silent Night is my favorite album by them. Okay. I will look for that next time I do an album trip. I've got another guy that has supported me too. His name is Oliver. He's in our private group. Steve, you know him. And he did an interview on Facebook for us. Really nice guy. He's from Canada. And I told him that I'm trying to find him the Icon record because he doesn't know who Icon is. So we tease each other about, well, you don't know metal if you don't know this band. But Icon's really hard to find. But I already have the album. The album that I have is really cool. I was just like, I was looking for, it was kind of weird because, it just kind of popped out at me at one of my favorite record stores. Oh, this is Malice. Malice is good too, if you like heavy metal. This is a great album, which was a great find for me that I found. But this other one that I had found, I got it for a really good price about a year ago, I believe. And there's a really cool record store called Greenlight Record Store. And it's a local record store in Kalamazoo, which is probably about a 30-minute drive from me. And sometimes you can find some really good gems in there at a decent price. And I got the very first Icon album from there. I found it in there. And it was actually sealed. It had never been opened. And I believe if I remember correctly, I believe that there is I'm trying to find it here. I believe it came with a poster, I believe. So I wasn't going to open it. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to open this because I love the album, number one. And number two, for me, I want to be able to enjoy what I buy, So even if it's a collector's item, or probably is a collector's item, but I went ahead and opened it. And it actually was on the top of it. It says it's like a demo. And so it was like sent to like a record company, I believe, or a radio station. I can't remember which one it is. And I can't find it at the moment. I'm trying to find it. So let me dig for it because I want to show it to you guys. It was like one of those moments in your life where you're like so happy that you found it. It's just like I felt like I hit a pot of gold or something when I found it. So bear with me here. One of my other great cool finds too, radio station wise, is Gimme Radio. I learned a lot of heavy metal out there that you hear about, but you never listen to it. Like you never got into the band because you were busy listening to another band that you was into. So I love going there because I'm finding like old stuff, but yet is new. So that's a really cool deal for me. Aha, I found it. Yay! Okay, I got to show this to you guys. I was like one of the most exciting finds. And you can see when I bought it, it said it was sealed, but I did open it. And so I got it for 14 bucks. And it's the original. It's the original one. And I don't know if you can read what it says there on the top. I'll just kind of put it in there so you can read it. It's even numbered. Property of somebody. I can't read it. You guys will have to read it to me because I am so blind. Ah! I think this has a. I don't know. Let me check. I don't know if this has a thing in it or not. Oh, did I ever open this? Yeah, it says comes with a free limited poster. I thought I opened it. That's weird. I still haven't opened this. I thought I did. I haven't opened this yet, and I thought I did. Should I open it? What do you guys think? Should I open it and should we check out the poster in it? It says it's got a free poster in it. What do you guys think? Do you think I should keep it sealed? Keep it good? Capitol Records promo copy might be rare. Yeah, it could be. So that's why I haven't opened it because I'm afraid to. And then I thought maybe if I find another one out there, one that's open, that's been used, then I'll save this one for later. So no, don't open it. Keep it sealed. Okay. Yeah, it's still sealed. Yeah, something tells me not to open it, so I just haven't. I so want to see the poster in it. I'm sure I could probably look it up, can I? Maybe look it up somehow to find what poster that came in these. It'd be so cool to see the poster in there. Do you remember the days when you would buy an album and you would get a free poster? I remember those days. I think that's a cool thing when you get a poster with your album. Sometimes that's what made you buy them, a free poster, It's like, oh, cool, a free poster. So, okay, I won't open it, but I so want to. But I'm going to buy another one. I got to find one for Oliver and then one I can play because you're right. I probably shouldn't open it. I should save it. Keep it rare. Yeah, it could be rare. Matter of fact, the guy, when I found it at the album store, the guy that was working that day, I brought it up to him and he was pretty impressed. He was like, wow. He goes, I was wondering if somebody would ever buy that because nobody knows who Icon is. And, but I did. And so he was like, he couldn't believe the price on it. And plus it being sealed and stuff. And it was kind of funny because when I took it up there, I didn't realize that it was sealed until he mentioned it to me. And then I thought, oh, wow. So that's why I haven't opened it. Might be worth a pile of dough. It could be. It could be. I should look it up and see if it is. You didn't first? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Van Halen, man. I love Van Halen. I grew up on Van Halen. The whole crew of Van Halen is great, It's yeah. Was it really? See, I don't. I guess I'll have to look that up. Mom wouldn't have liked it too well, huh? Oh, you know what? I'll tell you another one. It's pretty racy because I went and seen the Queen movie. Did you guys go see the Queen movie by any chance? Women and children first. Oh, That would be cool to have. That's one I never had on album when as a kid, you know. My brother, he's the one that had the albums, you know, growing up. I was the youngest in that era, but he was old enough where he had a job, he could afford to go and buy the albums, and I would sneak into his room and play them. And I don't think he ever had that album, but that would be cool to see. Do you still have that album, Fruitcake? Dave tied to a fence. Oh, Dave tied to a fence. Is it pretty? Is it him and his like his tight pants, and then um there's no. Is that the one where it kind of he's like he doesn't have any underwear on, but you can see everything? Is that the one? Because I remember seeing a picture of that someplace. Is that where that? And maybe it was one of you guys that posted it. Maybe I think it was on the Van Halen site with Johnny Beans. Somebody had posted it there. Am I correct? Fruitcake. Is that? Am I correct on that? Because I do remember seeing that. I don't know if that's the poster you guys are talking about. If so, say yes. And Dave tied to a fence. Ah, I'm gonna have to look it up. Definitely, I'm gonna have to look that up. That is gonna be so cool. But I'll tell you another one that's pretty racing if I can find it in here. And you guys will like it more than I do. I'm just gonna pull it out. I believe it's this one, and it's got the song "Bicycle" on it. And so I remember my brother having this album, and I bought it because they reissued it. And then back when they came out with the Queen movie, which I loved and I went to go see. But there is a I think, very, very racy picture in here. And I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show it here on YouTube, which I won't because it's pretty much got a lot of nudity in it. But it's a picture of, and maybe if I remind you of you guys, you will know what I'm talking about. But there is a picture of, yeah, it's okay. So let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can pull this up. So it's on the lyric thing. So when you open it up, there is a poster on the back of this, and it's very, very racy. And let's just say it's a bunch of naked women on bicycles. So very, very racy. How old were you? So you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. When I opened it up, I remember my brother had, going in his room, and I remember I was like, oh wow. And I remember seeing all these beautiful women on bikes. And just here I'm looking at it. Okay. I'm not gay. But it's just a beautiful picture. Now, I don't know if it was made for that picture, or maybe there was a bicycle day where they did naked, is it French? I don't know. No complaints for me. No complaints. Yeah. Yeah. So when I opened it, I was like, oh wow, so, but the weird thing is I remembered it when I seen it. Like it came back to me, but I had forgotten about it. And it was like one of those deals where my brother had it, and I remember discovering it through his room and sneaking in and listening to his albums. And then I never told on my brother if I found pictures, God, magazines that you boys, snuck and things like that. But, back in my day, it was like, snitches get stitches. So you never told. So I got Jazz as a new album, Laugh Aloud. I bought it to school and got in trouble with a teacher. Haha. You did? Oh, that's hilarious. What grade was you in? Out of curiosity. Yeah, back in our day, you got in trouble for that stuff. You did. You got in trouble for all of that. Which is funny. That's funny stuff, man. I think it's friggin' hilarious. So but I'm sure Johnny Bean and Mancuda's going to be coming on if they're not on already. He was in 4th grade. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a little long. Talk about getting an eyeful at that age. But but back then, I don't know. I mean, back when we were brought up, it was normal to see a kid running around naked swimming. We didn't look at things like that. Um, Women breastfeeding out in public because they had to. I can remember being a young girl. Um, I don't know, maybe we were at the laundromat or something, and I was like, oh my gosh. And my mom was like, don't stare, just you respect that, don't stare. She's feeding her baby. And that's how life was, and life was more simple. People make a big thing out of a lot. But women were more discreet back then. It's not like they just pulled their breast out and started feeding. Once in a while, stuff happens where, they try to cover up, but sometimes, things slip. And you see things that you're not supposed to. But, if somebody is trying to do it discreet to in the public, then I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with it at all, really. I don't. It's it's a beautiful thing if you can breastfeed your child. And so it's so healthy for them. So I was in fourth grade. You guys are a trip. But um yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna pop off here. I think I'm gonna hop on and go see what Johnny Bean and Mancuna are doing. I've got laundry to get done. I've got stuff to get done, and I'm so happy you guys popped in. I really am. Thank you. And Tony, thanks for encouraging me for coming on. And I'll do it more. I promise. Maybe I'll get more of a set date as I try to figure out what to do. Yeah, thanks, Steve. It was great seeing you guys too, and I'm glad that I popped on YouTube. I've always been nervous to come here. Sometimes I feel this is where all the big guys are, and so yep. See you guys. I'll talk to you all later, and maybe I'll see you over at the Johnny Bean show. So talk to you all later. Bye.